Hello, my name is Heather Rice, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the green personality based off this amazing book, The 4 Color Personalities for MLMs by Tom Big Al Schrader. You can purchase this book on Amazon, and also you can get the audio there as well. So let's get started. The green personality is categorized by the keyword data. They are all about data, and so usually green personalities you will find in various jobs such as engineer, accountants, computer geeks, and scientists. Now, let me let you know, as I have in the previous videos, you're watching video 4 of 4. And so in order to see the other personality colors, you need to refer back to my previous videos. However, one of the things that you will notice in all of the videos is that the exaggerated language that I use is exaggerated. It's just that. And that is because it helps get the point across. So what I would like to share with you today about greens. Greens are usually categorized as boring people, personality-free, charisma bypassed. They shouldn't even be allowed out in the public. Greens are very excited about information and data. You know you're talking to a green prospect when you finish your 3-hour presentation and the green prospect says, "Thank you. I will now go do my preliminary information research. I will go to the internet and I'm going to research 44 different websites. I'm going to set up an Excel spreadsheet, a PowerPoint presentation, and a database. I'm going to make them relational and interactive, and then I will get back to you in 3.7 weeks. Does this sound like anybody that you know? If you're looking for a quick decision from a green personality, you're only going to be super frustrated. Greens drive the red and the blue personality crazy, like super duper crazy. They drive us crazy, those of us who are the different personality, because they always seem to delay decisions and activity on your team. They're motivated by collecting all of the information that's available out there, and then they want to ponder all of the possibilities and the future possibilities and scenarios to make sure that they don't make any mistakes. Because if they make a mistake, they may feel like their credibility is on the line. However, greens are very comfortable with books. They like to be on the computers, technical gadgets. They like to scour the internet for research purposes. They are very uncomfortable around humans, people. They may not even really like people. They may have a hard time maintaining eye contact with people. So greens, one of the downsides is that they spend far too much time thinking and far too little time acting. They have to accumulate all of this information because they want to make sure they make that right decision. And so they may also have difficulty adding their team to another leader's page because they want to be able to answer those questions from their downline. You cannot motivate greens. They motivate themselves, and they decide to take action only after they've accumulated all of that information. And then when they finally do take baby steps towards that action, they will tend to go very slowly. Like I said, baby steps. So you're not going to really want to take a lot of time to invest in trying to get greens motivated. Like I said, you would want to invest in the other 3 colors because greens are very self-motivated and they work at their own pace. So once the greens do make their decision, they tend to stick with it. So this is a great quality because they have put in all this effort. They have gathered all of these facts. They have weighed all the possible options so that once they finally do make that decision, they are loyal. They will stay with you for a long, long time. So they may not be the fastest starters when it comes to a business, but they will stick with you for the long haul. And that's the great things about the green personality. So they also like to spend their time, like I said, with the research and digging up information. And they want to be prepared for when someone in their downline calls with a question, because they want to have that answer. So if a downline team member calls them up and asks them, say, for an application from 1982, they will reply, do you want revision A or do you want revision B? Because I have both of them in inventory. So you see, they spend all of their time going to trainings and workshops. They like to rewrite brochures. They acquire specialty certifications, and they accumulate information, because these are the activities that help them avoid actually talking to people. Remember, I said they don't really like humans a lot of time. So talking to people is going to be a bit out of their comfort zone. And that is one of the things that a lot of green people struggle with, is talking to people. They have to be fully prepared before they have the confidence to really step out, and they have to feel like they have the credibility and the backing from their research to be able to make their first attempt to talk to a prospect. If you would consider a green someone who is what we would say is an anti-hugger. If you try to hug a green, they are literally going to slip away and they're going to turn into an icicle. So of all the 4 color personalities, greens are the most fashion challenged. Why? Because there is no manual or checklist for fashion. Lots of people make fun of the greens because they really struggle to get started in network marketing, since they struggle with these poor people skills. Now, I will tell you that the author of this book is also a green, so I believe this is why he exaggerates a lot of this information to get his point across. But if you were driving across a bridge, you would want that bridge to be constructed by a green personality. Because if it was a blue personality that built the bridge, the ones that just want to have a party, it would be their lack of attention to the details that are going to leave that bridge unsupported, and they may be more likely to just say, let's stick some beer cans up under it to keep it supported and make it level. So you see what I mean when we come to these different personalities. So a green personality, you would invite them to a meeting much differently if you were having an opportunity meeting than you would, say, a red, a blue, or a yellow. So I want to go over how you would invite a green to an opportunity meeting in a language that they will hear and best respond to. You would say something like this: would you please come to the meeting tomorrow night? I really need your opinion. We're going to sit way in the back, at the very back of the room, where nobody's going to bother us. Nobody's going to ask us to join anything, and bring a huge notebook, because there's going to be lots of information. And hopefully by the end of this meeting, we're going to have enough information to begin our preliminary research. So here you go. When you see that greens are very fact and data focused, it can help you really understand somebody who has that personality that maybe you know currently. And all in all, it doesn't really matter what color personality you are. You just have to learn to become dominant in speaking your own language, and then you have to look at the other 3 color languages that you are not dominant in. And the most important part is learning those other 3 languages. So when you talk to your prospects with language that is familiar and comfortable to them, we want this message to go straight to their heart and their mind. And we do not want any translation needed on their part to be able to understand the message. So if you meet a stranger and you are trying to quickly discern what color language they speak, I want you to ask questions. Because the more questions you ask and the more times you say, tell me more, they're going to give you more clues by what they tell you as to what color personality they are strongest in. So 3 questions I'm going to give you to help you ascertain which color personality is most dominant in your prospects. Question number 1 is, what do you do for a living? Now, they're going to tell you what they do, and that's going to help you understand if they have one of those careers that we mentioned for the different color personalities. The other question number 2, is going to be, what do you do in your free time? If they tell you that they like to deal with Cocker Spaniel rescue and that you spend a lot of your time helping out at the SPCA, you're going to be able to easily decide that they're probably a yellow personality because they like helping people and helping in situations. Question number 3, what do you like most about your job or hobby? Now, this question is going to give you an indication as to what they like most. And if they focus on the things about their jobs and their hobbies that fall into the categories of helping people or collecting information, you're going to know the helping people are yellow personalities. The collecting information people are green personalities. If they talk about how much they love getting together with their friends, going out to the lake, riding the jet ski, they're probably a green personality. A blue personality, because blues are all about partying. If you have a red personality, of course, they're about money, making it big, staying focused, bottom line, get to the point. So the deeper the questions you ask, the closer you're going to get to the true color personalities of your prospect. And so to discern what color prospect you have over the phone, say for instance, you're meeting someone over the telephone or through that you've never met before, maybe a referral, then the way that you're going to be able to discern what their color personality is you just have to listen. It's very easy and simple when you listen to the words that they say. And when your prospect describes what they want out of life and how they see the world, that is going to give you big clues into what color personality that they are. I hope that these videos have been helpful and help you succeed at growing your business. I know for me, they have been huge at helping me understand who in my life is what color, and it also has helped me understand not to be as frustrated when I see somebody do something that I used to think was annoying, but now I realize, oh, that's just their color personality. So we all have different color personalities that we come from, but we all have to be part of the team. So no color personality is greater than the other. However, if you want your teams to grow quick and fast and strong, you need to recruit blues and reds. If you want the relationship built and you want long-term loyalty, then your greens and your yellows are going to be that. So I hope this has helped, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me or one of the many other leaders. Thanks. Have a good day.